How's it going, guys? It's TacTixHD here, bringing you episode 2 of my NHL 12 expansion team mode. So as you guys can see, right there's the lineup, same as last year, and it's looking pretty good as well. We have the AHL team, so considering the fact that all we had to do was we work with our draft picks and free agents, I think we're looking like a pretty good team. And as you guys can see, we have 82 offense, 85 defense, 79 goalie. And right here at the beginning of the year, Toronto, for whatever reason, I have no idea why, decided to put John Michael Lyles on the waivers, send him down to the AHL. So I immediately picked him up. I figured, if he's going to be my best defenseman, why not? As well, guys, I think in around December, January, Carolina offered me this deal. And it was Dadonov, 76 overall, like, pretty good potential. I think he maxed out like 82 overall, as well as a 75 overall player and a 5th round pick for Brad Winchester, 81 overall left wing. He's playing like our 3rd line and a 3rd round draft pick. So I figured that's a pretty good deal, especially since Winchester's actually injured, so he's not even playing for us right now. And Dadonov's much younger. I think the other guy is also younger. And right here's the All-Star game, guys. As you can see, right there, all the different All-Stars. Jared Stoll from our team made it, and he's an 83 overall center. He made the 4th line. I'm pretty sure he's the worst player on the team. But I mean, that's okay. He's come from the expansion team. So now we're at the trade deadline. I decided to try to go and get Ryan Strome. He's like 75 overall, and he's got really good potential. And for whatever reason, in Dallas, his trade value wasn't very much. So I offered them Yoshin Hesh, 83 overall, 35-year-old center, 1-for-1, and they said yes. And I mean, that deal had never happened in real life, so I can't believe I got away with that. As well, I signed Dustin Penner, sorry, off the waivers. So our team's looking pretty good now. Strome's going to be ripping it up in the AHL. We also have Dustin Penner now as our first line left wing. And as you guys can see, unfortunately, we didn't make the playoffs. We finished last in the NHL as well as the West, but that's okay. Like I said, I want to do bad for the first 3 or 4 years, get as many good draft picks as I can, and just kind of accumulate really good young or prime age players. And then the last, 5-6 years, hopefully we can just constantly make the playoffs and win the cup at least once, maybe twice. Right here, guys, I'm just looking for my 1st round draft pick. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I actually had the 2nd overall pick, because for the 2nd year in a row, I actually lost the lottery. I don't know what the chances are of that, but I'm getting pretty unlucky. And as you guys can see, I just hovered over that Dalton Thrower guy, and that's who I ended up going with. He has 6.5, 7.5, and 7.5 for his potential, all of them in the green, so I figured he's probably like the best guy to go to draft in terms of like reliability. And then after that, I decided to try to make a trade for Michael Granlund. He'd be a pretty good center, probably maxed out like 85 overall. He's young, he's 21 years old. And I offered them a 2nd round pick, Ryan Jones and Pele. Jones is 82 overall. Pale, I think his name is. I can't say it actually. 81 overall, and then I offered them 2nd pick. And I thought that was a really good deal, especially since Granlund has so much potential. And as you guys can see, right here is actually just the re-sign phase. I'm signing most of my players. I don't think I'd let anyone go unless they were like 30 years old, unrestricted free agent, and they're playing in the AHL. Obviously, I'm probably gonna let those guys go. But besides them, I'm pretty sure I re-signed everybody, or mostly. I think I just let go of Taylor Pyatt there. And besides that, I think I keep them all. All my right wings are actually pretty young. I got Cam Atkinson, Dadonov now, Chris Stewart. So looking pretty good in terms of right wings. Our defense is actually good, but it's not very young. Most of my defenders, as you can see, are veterans, simply just because I signed them out of the free agency last year. So I think I keep everybody. I think I might let go of Scuderi just because he was like pretty overpaid, and he's like got D minus, I think, potential. Right there's Thrower. As you guys, I don't know if you guys noticed, he had B minus potential. That's really good, I think, for 2nd overall pick. And as you guys can see, like I said, I'm just going through, deciding who to keep and everything. And I decided to keep Scott Hannon. He's playing pretty well. I let go of Gustafson, but I kept Montoya. I'm going to try to pick up a veteran to back up Montoya. Right there's the rookie goalies. And I decided to keep Campbell, but not the other one. So as you guys can see, I think that's pretty much it for the re-sign. I had a lot to do, guys. A lot of contracts were up. Had to really decide, which way I was going to go with the franchise in the next year or two. And that's why it's taking so long. And anyway, guys, right here's the free agent signing. Signed Stefan Weiss there for $5 million, as well as signed Luke Adam here for $1 million. So there's my 1st and 4th line center. Grant will be 2nd line. As well as signed Eddie Lack, 80 overall, 1-year deal for just over $1 million. I'll probably back up Montoya for now, but eventually he'll be our starter. Also, I signed Daniel Cleary for a couple million. He'll be a good 3rd line right wing. As well, I signed Patrick Coletta for $1 million, 4th line right wing. And I also got Tanner Glass, 80 overall, basically replacing Brad Winchester as 3rd or 4th line left wing. I got this Mike Murphy guy, 77 overall. He's actually got B minus potential. I got him for 750,000, so he's probably going to be a good AHL goalie, and I'll see if he develops. If he does, that'd be really worth it since I got him so cheap. So as you guys can see, right there's the lineup. We're looking pretty good. We could be a bit stronger on the left wing, but both Yakupov and Calvert are young, so hopefully they'll get better. And there's our defense, not looking too bad, but like I said, defense is pretty old. And then right here's the AHL team. As you can see, we got a lot of good potential there with Strome and all the other guys. So hope you guys are enjoying this series. The next episode should be out in the next 2 or 3 days, guys. If you're enjoying it, please leave a like. I'd really appreciate that. And besides that, guys, thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.